Like, how can you sort of source out, and there's a couple of different networking places around, like, is there a way to sort of compare them? Or are you just going to have to
online these days is great. You can check out who goes.
Yeah.
You can check out what the venue's like.
Yeah.
If you know anybody who goes,
Yeah.
you can ask about them. Ring the organiser. Most of the groups will have something online, whether it's a website or something on social media.
Yeah.
Ring them up and talk to them about it.
Yeah.
And be aware of how they're reacting to you, whether they're doing a hard sell or if they sound genuinely nice. If you think they're doing a hard sell, don't go.
Yeah.
If they start to stalk you, don't go.
It can be quite costly.
It can be very costly. There's a lot of networking groups you've got to pay an annual fee, and then you've got to pay an attendance fee. You can spend hundreds, if not thousands.
Any other questions? Has she answered it?
Yeah.
You good? Okay. Yes.
I went to one recently. I'm from the Gold Coast as well. I went to one recently in Macbeth, and it was similar to how you said, except it wasn't in a little dark room, but it gave me the worst vibes I've ever had in any networking event ever. They didn't ask for any money, anything like that. I can't find anything about this group online. All they do is preach about how important networking is, building communications, building relationships. Everything they talk about and preach about within the meeting was spot on. It was excellent content. However, the actual people running it and the way that they communicated and talked to each other was, the only way to describe it was almost cultish.
And yeah, you're right there, Jamie. You've got that in one. There are some cults.
It was like a cult networking event. You have to go, it's every fortnight. You don't give out business cards or talk business. They encourage you for up to 6 months after attendance. Every time you attend, they want you to bring someone new to the group. And it was the biggest red flashing light thing that I have ever been to in my life.
And you know, if something doesn't feel, it is stalking.
It was.
They're collecting names for their databases, and I'm not putting them down.
I didn't give one contact number out. From the moment I walked in there, it was just the heebie-jeebies. It was awful.
Next thing you know, it's like when you have someone knocking on your door and you have this little religious brochure, and I'm not putting that down either,
exactly
but that's how you feel, and I'm with you, Gemma.
It was awful.
We've got to wrap it up there, but I do have a question in a different way. In terms of specific groups, Business Network International, I belonged to BNI back in Arizona many years ago. Second chapter that Ivan Misner did out of California. They're very helpful.
They're very helpful, very structured.
They are, and then you've got business networks that cost money to go to every week. Then you've got chamber of commerce functions in almost every town or city. You've got Toastmasters. You've got different organizations, the Leukemia Association, Cancer Association. There's lots of things you can do, but the question comes down to time and money. So if you can balance one versus the other, but it comes down to return on investment, isn't it?
Yep,
And
absolutely. And what you're comfortable doing. I was president for CWA for 12 months.
CWA is?
Country Women's Association.
Okay.
Extremely old school. My mother was horrified. You live in a city, Janet. How can you go to Country Women's Association and you can't crochet? But you know what? I met some amazing women who had amazing connections, and it helped me grow. I enjoyed raising funds for the local community through CWA and sitting on street stalls.
Nice job.
But it was something I was comfortable to do. But yeah, there's other, and it depends on your personality, whether you're going to like the BNIs, the B for Bs, the Chamber of Commerce. We went to a Chamber of Commerce the other night, and that was another watching paint dry.
Yeah, can be.
For an hour, they discussed which fence post they'd put some new signs up with. Really?
You've been wonderful. There's lots
Thank
more
you.
information I know you have. Are you going to stick around for the break and also?
Yep, I'll be here for the afternoon tea. Yep.
Been a great speaker. Thank you, Janet. Really, really good. If you make it out of this hotel alive with those, it'll be amazing. All right.
Thank
Stick around
you
for the
very
break.
much.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks, Alan.
Thanks, Rob.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Guys, check your watch, 3:10. We're in good time right now. The break's gonna happen outside. The breeze is awesome. Now, if you've been hearing a bit of noise off to your left and to my right, what this is, it is the beginning of the trials for the championships for volleyball that's happening tomorrow. And some of the groups are going to be here tomorrow and for the next 9 days are going to be in trials for the Rio for Olympics. So this is a very important championships, and it's set up right there. So if you start hearing loudspeakers, there's nothing we can do about that loudspeaker, but it's going to be exciting tomorrow even more so. A lot of good-looking bodies walking around here tonight and tomorrow for sure. So take and keep your clothes on. You don't want to join that group. All right? So get yourself up, have a cover break, see you back in 20 minutes. Catherine's here, our other speakers are here. We're going to have a great afternoon, and thanks for your patience today. Let's have some more fun. Cheers.